COVID has made an impact on scouting, wrestling season is here at the Woods, another church adapts to new procedures, we get a little insight on working at home, and we see how fun history can be. Welcome to Cypress Woods High School, home of the Wildcats. You're watching CDub Today. Hey there, Wildcats. Welcome to a special edition of CDub Today. The AVP 1 students have taken over the show this month. I'm Kendall Williams from CDub Media, hoping you have a great December. With the spike of COVID cases, some scout troops have created new guidelines to make camping COVID-friendly. Fatima has more to this story.
Scouts look forward to camping out under the stars, but with concerns of COVID-19, there is a new danger in the woods.
Well, obviously, if there are other people at the campsite, we can never be sure if they are carrying or not, or if they are being careful at their homes. So trying to make sure that they keep their social distance from others.
Troop 571 has had to adapt in some unique ways for the safety of both the scouts and the parents.
Instead of the scouts tenting together, typically the scouts would share a tent. We're sticking to a family camping style, so families within the same household are sharing a tent together and are cooking together. A lot of this is outdoors, so that helps us a lot. A lot of the activities that we plan to do, whether it's cycling or hiking or fishing, can all be done socially distancing. So,
even with the new protocols, the scouts still enjoy this traditional event.
It's all right. We're doing social distancing. We're not doing everything together. Yeah, as long as we're together separately, I think it's good.
Sorry. Okay, bye.
Reporting for CDub Media, I'm Fatima Bassi.
Calling all wrestling fans, the Cywoods wrestling team is gearing up for another new season. With a tradition in winning, the team hopes to take down their opponents. Let's see how they are preparing for this upcoming season.
Wrestling season is upon us, and the Cywoods Wildcats are looking to utilize the momentum from last year and spring to the top of the rankings.
We have a lot of kids who have been in this program for a couple years. We got some good captains this year. We got some leadership going on. A lot of freshmen and sophomores who look like they're trying to make the next step to get better at wrestling. So look for big things from us.
In the 2019 season, the Wildcats had 9 members qualify for the state tournament, and 4 of those are returning.
Honestly, I feel like we're going to do pretty good this season. Most of our good people left last year, but we have a lot of great people this year, and I feel like we're just going to dominate.
To help fill the void of those that have graduated, the new freshman class is ready to hit the mats.
It seems really fun. I can't wait to kick some butt.
Just a few weeks away to see whether this wrestling team has what it takes to be at the top. Reporting for CDub Media, I'm Xavier Gonzalez.
Thanks, Xavier, for that great report. Be sure to go out and support our amazing wrestling team. A few months ago, we reported new safety procedures for places of worship. This month, we look at how Trinity Vineyard is handling the pandemic. Margaret Wright has more to this story.
Things have been up and down at Trinity Vineyard Church, especially for Pastor Michael, who's had to remove many things that were a big part of the community.
I think some of the biggest differences that we have now is we don't do some of the stuff previous to the coronavirus. So we don't have a coffee break, which involved lots of conversation and interaction. We don't have our nursery and our children's ministry up and going. Our service is a little bit shorter.
Even though some attendees have been coming in person, Trinity Vineyard has had to switch to live streaming for the safety of some churchgoers.
It's become a way that people attend church when they can't come in person. So even if we're in a world that doesn't have the virus, people might need to stay home because they have a different sickness, or they're not able to leave the house because they had surgery, or they're out of town. And so I think live stream's here to stay for our church, probably for most churches.
However, they're still hopeful that the community will be brought back together in the future through events and groups, which might bring the church back to how it was before.
I think one of the things that we're excited to have happen again are small groups. And so those are groups of anywhere from 6 to 12 people. And those groups are starting to meet again. Some are meeting here in our church building. Some are meeting in homes. Some are meeting outdoors in a porch or something like that. But people just need each other.
Despite some letdowns this year, the future looks bright for Trinity Vineyard Church. Reporting for CDub Media, I'm Margaret Wright.
We know it has been a tough year due to the pandemic, and it's great to see how we all have been able to adjust. In fact, many people have started working from home to help stop the spread. While challenging, there have been benefits. Take a look.
During the rise of the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of people are starting to work from home. This has been a huge transition for many employees.
I would say not having all of the luxuries that I find in the office when I'm working from home. The technology there, the equipment. I guess that would be the biggest thing that I don't like.
But overall, some actually enjoy working remotely and feel there are huge benefits to this type of work environment.
It's made it a little less stressful in that I don't have the hectic ride back and forth to work. So I like that. It's benefited me for the most part because my son's at home in school, so he's in another room and I'm around, that we've been able to do that where he can be home because I'm home.
New routines have been built and remote workers seem to find their stride.
We have a lot of virtual meetings some days. Of course, they picked up with everybody with working from home, and they started off very infrequently, which was fine and kind of nice and fun. And then once we found out or saw that this work from home thing was going to be, a long-term assignment, they really ramped up and picked up.
While there are struggles, overall working from home has benefited people in many ways. Reporting from CDub Media, I'm Jabari Lynch.
Thanks, Jabari. With talk of a vaccine, we hope to get back to normal in the very near future. It's that time again, Wildcats. This month we showcase Miss Alicia Montez, history teacher. Let's meet the teach.
My first name is Alicia Montez, and I teach U.S. History dual credit, and I also teach Senior Government K. I'm located in the Red Wing upstairs in 2213. I have been teaching for 11 years, and this is my first year at Cywoods. I don't waste my students' time. I kind of want to make their time in class valuable to them, and that if they have something to say, that they can say it. I have always loved history ever since I was a little girl. I mixed that with my love for students, for kids. I absolutely love teaching.
Understanding our history is so important. So glad to have Miss Montez here at the Woods. Well, Wildcats, that's it for this edition of CDub Today. Don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter, hit us up on our Instagram at CDub_media, and always stay updated by subscribing to our YouTube channel. We hope everybody enjoys their winter holiday. I know I'm ready for a break. Thanks for watching CDub Today as we strive every month to go that extra degree.